It's the fifth quarter on CBS 7, the Permian Basin's best high school football post-game highlight show. It's more than a game.
Welcome to the fifth quarter. I'm Marshall. He's Matthew. We've hit the week 6 of high school football, and the majority of our teams, they had tonight off, but that doesn't mean there wasn't plenty of heated competition. Tonight marked a rematch of one of the biggest rivalries in West Texas, Big Spring and Andrews.
That's right. Two teams that have developed stable programs here in the Permian Basin. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1954, Marsh, and this year's meeting had a lot of hype heading into Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, it sure did. Two high-powered offenses led by two of the best quarterbacks in the Permian Basin. Enough talk, though. Let's head out to Big Spring for the highlights. And here we have it. The coin toss. You got Jace Hammock with Andrews coming out of the tunnel in the white and gold and in black and gold. Home on homecoming. There's your boy, Tobin Tannehill. Keep that name in mind. We're going first quarter. It's Tannehill finding open space. He finds the open room for the first down. Look at this kid. He is shifty, Matthew, but he knows how to get extra yards.
That's what it's all about, the yak.
Later on, the drive continues. It's Tannehill, a perfect pass to Matt Yanez, in for the touchdown. Celebrate with the team. Nice work from Big Spring. Steers on top, 7-0 early on in the first quarter. Now, Andrews would be looking to respond. It's Jace Hammock trying to hand off to Taj Kelly, but it's Tyler Thompson recovering the fumble. He coughs it up, and Big Spring is going back to work. Tannehill to Preston Alexander. Look at this kid work. A little Marshawn Lynch.
Horse.
Trying to find the touchdown. They don't give it to him. He stopped at the 1-yard line. I like the pink. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Nice work. That's a touchdown in for the 1-yard score. Big Spring up 14-0. Steers fans going crazy. How about Taj Kelly, though? Andrews sticking to that running game. Hammock has over 1,200 yards on the season passing, but they must have saw something running. And here is Kelly up the middle. 14-7. Andrews making it a ball game, and we're going back to Tannehill. Dropping back. Look at this kid scramble. Finds open room up the middle, and he's off to the races. Look at Andrews' defense. Can't stop him. He gets the first down. And let's see how this game is going on right now. I believe it's still in the fourth quarter. Andrews hanging on, 43-42. What a ball game from Memorial Stadium. Oh, my goodness. Caitlin Crawford is going to join us live right there in Big Spring with tonight's latest recap.
As soon as it ends,
42.
right?
Let's go out to Caitlin. What's up, Caitlin?
Thanks, Marshall. I'm coming to you live from Memorial Stadium here in Big Spring tonight at the Steers homecoming game. And it is another game of rivalry between Big Spring and Andrews in the books. It's been an unbelievable game. It's the fourth quarter with about under 2 minutes left in the game, and Andrews leads 43-42. Now, I had a chance to speak with head coach Philip Ritchie of Big Spring earlier today, who told me that this rivalry has really been around since before his time even. It dates back to 1954, and he said this has been a really anticipated game, and he knew that they had to play sound football in all 3 phases of the game, and they've really done that the entire game until this final quarter, and they're trying to stay in it right now. The quarterback battle between Big Spring's Tannehill and Andrews Hammock has been everything as expected. Just by halftime, quarterback Tobin Tannehill had rushed for 144 yards, thrown for 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. For Andrews, quarterback Jake Hammock had completed 16 of 18 passes for 185 yards, 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. So for those who wanted to see big performances on offense tonight, well, that is exactly what they got. And there's a lot of alumni here in support of the homecoming game of their Steers, and the clock is continuing to wind down. Back to you guys, Marshall.
That's our Caitlin Crawford, hard at work.
We'll keep you posted on that score later on in the show.
Yeah, now let's move to some more 4A ball games over at Seminole. The Indians wrapped up their non-district schedule. They're going to be welcoming Dalhart. So we take you over there to Wigwam Stadium. It's homecoming there, so with it comes homecoming court, and that's the last one for those senior Indians. We go to the first quarter. Jarrett Johnson hands off to Sabron Adams. Adams can't get a hold of the ball. It comes loose. The Golden Wolves recover. Turnover. Dalhart ball. They're driving now. Hank Schofield has his sights on a receiver, throws it. It's a battle for possession, though, with 2 Indians fighting for it. Justin Hernandez winds up with it. Ofsky, Seminole ball. Indians go 3 and out, punting the ball right here. Think of it, Marshall, as a long reception because Dalhart touches it and can't hold on to it. Seminole will recover the ball.
Yes.
Indians trying to score here. Jared Carr handoff. Guess what, though? He can't hold on to it either. It's a fumble. This one's going to be recovered and go the distance for Dalhart. TD Golden Wolves, 7-3 Dalhart in the second. Right now, we take you to the scoreboard. It's a final. Dalhart winning this one over Seminole, spoiled their homecoming 28-10.
Tough loss for Seminole. I do like those jerseys, though. Look at this guy.
They
Big
fresh.
number 56. Nice little crown. This is Ford Stockton hosting Mountain View tonight at Panther Stadium. Let's head to the first quarter. It's Lucas Singh. That guy is a playmaker. He does just that for Ford Stockton. It's a pass to Andrew Acosta for the big gain. He moves the chains and then some. Now coming up, we got the next play. It's the first score of the game. That's courtesy of Singh to Michael Garrison on the handoff. This kid is a beast. He had all sorts of yards last week in their big win. And here he is again. Touchdown Panthers. It's 7-0. Good execution in the red zone, but Mountain View, they too can execute on the goal line, and they do just that. It's going to be a tie ball game at 7 points also. How will this game turn out at Panther Stadium? Going to our scoreboard, 28-7. That's what we like to see. Fort Stockton gets the win. Your final score.
How about those Panthers? Crane hosting Christoval tonight. Both teams, they've won just one game on the season. They're trying to turn the tides and make it for the better. It's all right. It's non-district. You find out about yourself. Check this play out, though. Jake Morgan dumps a screen pass to Oscar Nuno. Looks like he might be headed down, but guess what? He's not, and he takes it all the way to the house. Photog's having a challenging time. Look at that spin right there. A few plays later, Crane's going to find the end zone. It's Morgan to Dickey for the touchdown pass. Crane taking the early lead over to Christoval. Jacob Whitworth is going to be connecting with Trent Burchett to the score. Yeah, those are nice. He's pressing that O button. He's going to score to tie the game. Some more Crane coming up for you. Morgan with the dish to Andrew Flores on the end around. Let's go to the final score and see if those Golden Cranes can get the job done. Hey, they did get the job done. 35-28 over Christoval.
All right, let's check out Forsan hosting Wink tonight. You got the players on the sideline, and let me tell you about this, guys. We got the last name of Park. You got to love him. You got Iden Park leading the team with 13 sacks. That's one of the best in the state, but here comes Wink. Look at this touchdown pass. Eli Augusta, 75-yard bomb to Malik Hardin. That's going to bring the game to 6-0 on the second play of the game, man.
We might be seeing that one later.
Good way to start. Home field advantage, I don't think so. Weak taking that one. It's Eli Augusta again. This is a 15-yard QB draw. He keeps it himself, calls his own number, and it pays off. More from Augusta. A 30-yard touchdown pass to Christian Ortega. That makes it 12-0. Are you serious? Wink playing awesome tonight. How about Forsan's QB, though? Jesse Cervantes trying to get back into it. It's going to be a 45-yarder over to Ethan Rocha. That brings Forsan to the goal line. They're going to try to get back in the game, but then they could not get in the end zone. They tried to kick a field goal, which they missed, so they were down 12-0. But could they come back to win in the fourth quarter when it matters? I don't know. Wink was up big time. Let's go to our scoreboard tonight. 28-20. Forsan storms back, Matthew. And the Buffaloes are now 5-1 on the season.
Well, wouldn't you know, huh?
Wow. That is awesome. We're going to take a 60-second breather, but when we come back, we are diving right back into the highlights. Matthew, what's on deck?
Well, we've got highlights from Garden City, Grand Falls Royalty, scratch that one.
We're going to talk more
Buena
about
Vista,
that.
yeah, we'll tell you why we don't have those. And the Iran Braves put their perfect record to the test tonight against Sundown. Could the Braves stay undefeated? Find out next on the fifth quarter.